When I first shot this petroglyph in Crow Canyon, I didn't recognize its significance immediately. Check out my previous video if you missed the episode. Something seemed familiar about this petroglyph for sure. The metaphysical man holding similar rod-like objects in either hand, standing on the back of a beast. Where have I seen this image before? It wasn't until I got back home and was researching the work of Richard Casero on the god self icons from antiquity that I found the missing data possibly linking this glyph to a global phenomenon. Casero presents a mix of archetypal sculptures from around the world depicting many similarities with this image. I dug deeper and found much more. This male figure looks to be standing in what has become known as the squatter man pose, bearing a lightning bolt device in each hand, standing on the back of a great beast. I think of a symbol of a man overcoming the megafauna, achieving godly status. Well known as the master of animals, this depiction is widely found in Sumeria, Akkadia, Egypt, Persia, and throughout the Southeast Asia. This is the epitome of the god self icon. Did ancient Native Americans know and share this world mythos? Here is a relief carving of the Sumerian titan Gilgamesh, standing on a bull sent to kill him from the Anunnaki god Anu. There are many iterations of this archetype here associated with star constellations. Could these diamond patterns on our character's chest represent a star system as well? In ancient Egypt, there are numerous carvings of Horus standing on a pair of crocodiles, again holding the snakes and various animals in either hand. The god Bes appears above his head. I notice other subtle details, like how some of these crocodiles are facing the same direction as the creature here in Crow Canyon. How strange. If this character is facing south looking towards the sun, then the beast would be facing east, from where the sun rises. Interesting side thought. All around the world we find so many ancient relief carvings suggestive of electrical influence. This is most prominently evidenced in Egyptian hieroglyphics portraying serpents in what appears to be an electric current of some sort. The Dendara light bulbs are a perfect example of this allegorical symbolism. Indeed, man's quest for electricity is as old as time. Women figures frequently appear in this global god self icon phenomena too, as in this Greek plate of circa 500 BC, depicting a female deity holding what looks like geese by their elongated necks, reminiscent of the serpent archetypes I've presented. And once again, like the male figures, she is standing on the back of a beast, facing the same direction. Down here in the lower corners of the plate are two small swastika symbols, also found in petroglyphs strewn across the southwest. Native Americans have used this symbol for thousands of years. These remarkable connections keep popping out at me as I look deeper. And what do we see to the left of our beast rider? Similar swastika cross symbols. Fascinating. Is what I'm suggesting just a mere coincidence? Or is there a deeper mythological connection here that is worthy of exploring? The god self icon is also found in these Minoan female figurines, who also stand in what looks like to be a squatter woman's pose, holding snakes in each hand. And what do we have here? Draped across her waist, but a diamond pattern, just like our character found in Danetta. Stranger still, instead of standing on an animal is sitting atop her head. Interesting inversion. In Hindu philosophy, this same motif is represented in Garuda, the birdman, carrying Vishnu who stands on his back. This depiction is replicated throughout India, Indonesia, and Thailand. The roots of the mythology involved here stem back as far as the Hindu god of the sea, Varuna, also known as Mitra, riding a crocodile. Mitra is an archaic deity found in the creation mythos of early Vedic teachings. These oral traditions were transcribed in prehistoric times, describing the Indian antediluvian world of evolutionary and devolutionary consciousness from a great flood cataclysm. Scholars believe these ancient stories took place around 4300 to 5000 BC. Mitra was also known as Ahura Mazda to the Indo-Aryan and Zoroastrian cultures, or Mithra to the Persian and Greco-Romans, who was known for defeating the Taurus bull. These Mesopotamian myths also relate to the fall of the age of Taurus and the rise of Aries, circa 1700 BC, a time when man ascended from being ruled by beasts to becoming master of the animals. Take a look at this depiction of Viracocha here in Peru. He is standing above some being holding yet again the lightning snake thunder bird rods in either hand, and there are bird-headed winged humanoids positioned around him. He strangely resembles Bes, the Egyptian deity of music and festivity, similar to the Greek god Dionysus or the Roman god Bacchus, both depicted of similarly bearded and stout stature. All of these deities, from Bes to Mithra, shared a sense of joy and well-being, so maybe it's a positive association here. This is a kind of remix of the god self-icon mythology, but strange connections I'm noticing nonetheless. How is it possible that this singular petroglyph located here in a remote desert wash in the southwest can hold so much in common with all of these other worldly myths originating over 4,000 years ago, all the way on the other side of the planet? Or did it start here? I look forward to presenting more of this alternative and open-minded critical thought, so stay tuned, Earth people.